And it's the Warriors to start out. A look at Cleveland's starting group. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point guard position. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Warriors. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two, but Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open three.
And here is Irving. Following Draymond Green's three, Irving kicks to Thompson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Now here's Curry. From downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Irving attacking. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now, here is Irving. James right side. Left side, Love. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Here's Curry with the three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark. And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Smith against Curry. Kicks it to Rush. This one for 3. And it's LebronJames with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. From deep. Kept alive. Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Green. And the basket by Bogut.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes here for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Iguodala. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Livingston. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Shumpert with some nice D. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
It's tipped. Golden State moving the ball around, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
That's good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Livingston dishes to Barnes. At the top of the key, Barbosa. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away. Ezeli can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Dishes to Dellavedova. To the inside, Mozgov. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Now Cleveland moving it up. Dellavedova, that's good. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shoots a fader. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball. Into the lineup for the Cavaliers. Richard Jefferson.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back right. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Rebounded by Bogut.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smith against Thompson. Picked by Mozgov. Smith up top. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Curry outside. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. Picked by Mozgov. Clock at 6. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Screen by Bogut. Curry kicks to Bogut. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got his first points in this one.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Down low, here's Bogut. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Jefferson.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. And Cleveland with a change here, too. James checked in for Mozgov. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LebronJames, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Curry passes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Thompson for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Curry against Irving. Outside for Jefferson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help. Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
And it's blocked by Curry.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Rush. Green dishes to Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is no good. And Cleveland the other way now.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
Smith kicks to Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Jefferson. Mon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Ezeli the pass to Barbosa. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 4. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Ezeli can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. The screen from Thompson. From the wing. And the rejection by Ezeli. And it's Thompson with the jam. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And stolen by Love.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Here's Livingston, and he slams it one-handed.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that'll do it for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Rush in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
That one is no good. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Curry with it. 8 points for him. Takes the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. James wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
No good from Bogut. Cleveland leading by 3. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry against Irving. Curry can't get it to go.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
No luck that time either. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and the basket by Curry. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Irving dishes to Love. Inside, here's Thompson, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Thompson from long range. Excellent defense there from Smith. Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Jefferson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Some firepower, Clark, from his offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
That's good.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the 3rd quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master.
And that one's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Thompson with the bucket.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. And there's the feed to Rush. This one for 3. Good on the shot. Rush has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Thompson. No good. Good work defensively by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 5. He kicks to Irving. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Second chance shot. Outside for Jefferson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors trail by 7. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Dellavedova in at the point guard.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong physically, good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Here's LeBron. Good defense by Iguodala.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 3.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
A drive by Shumpert. There's Mozgov.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, he picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. LeBron against Iguodala. And the rejection by Iguodala. Here is Livingston. The pass to Ezeli. He dishes it to Barnes. To the middle. To take the lead. Mozgov with the block. Shumpert passes to Love. Cannot hit. Shumpert with the steal. Love up top. Now Cleveland moving it up. Baseline jumper. The second chance effort, and he lays it straight in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Iguodala, that's good.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
I certainly would be feeling good. Fourth quarter, momentum with them, ahead of steam. They've got to be feeling confident now.
Warriors trail by 3. Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. Back to Barbosa. Pass to Iguodala. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Cleveland also making a change. Irving's checked in. Well, wide open look for Love. Mozgov kicks to Shumpert. Another shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barnes dishes to Bogut. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Love with the bucket.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Irving against Curry. Fires the three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry with the steal. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. .141 left in the game. The drive by James. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's Bogut, and that's going to be a travel.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Time to just slow it down, make the simple play, and get a good shot.
James against Iguodala. The drive by James. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 4. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Rush in for Andre Iguodala.
Brandon Rush.
LeBron kicks to Love. Passes it to Thompson. It's stolen by Bogut. And now running up the court, Rush pushing it all the way. And Thompson throws it down.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And James throws it down.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now here's Curry. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. No good. Great D that time from Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith's running. Thompson misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Thompson misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 15 points and 6 assists.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Nails the tray.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now LeBron. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Curry against Irving. Fires the 3. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
On its way from Curry for 2. Yes!
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in his zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Going both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 3. 1 second left in the 4th quarter of this one. Is what's your take?
They need a 3 here, so they need to make sure they sub in all of their best shooters, because with under 2 seconds remaining,